Saka, do you think they'll be fit for Sunday?
I hope so, yeah. But none of them have been training yet, so since last game. So we've got to look at them Saturday probably. Tomorrow's the recovery day.
Are you confident in Harry as well, or is that touch and go?
Well, it's touch and go because he rolled his ankle and he twisted his ankle, but hopefully he'll recover quickly. But I wasn't going to rest him today, so I didn't give him a day off birthday-wise. So, but I hope he'll be fit. Yeah.
Bruno tonight was extremely vocal. I know we've spoken already about his talents on the pitch and also the presence that he's brought. But has that surprised you, the way he's communicating with his team on the pitch? It seems,
No, I like that. I like to see that in a player that he doesn't change coming into a new team. He's the same as he was at Sporting, and that's a boy with confidence, with quality, good form. So, and that's his personality. He's allowed to be himself. Everyone's should be themselves.
Has this team learned from that last game against City at home? The first half was probably about as played off the pitch as you have been at any point.
For 15 minutes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Our heads went for a spell there, thinking that we had to recover the game in 10 minutes. You don't have to do that when it's a cup competition and two games. So we've learned from that one, definitely.
Do you think City will be wary coming to Old Trafford because of the way you, for example, beat them at their place?
Well, I don't know how they'll feel. They'll feel confident. They've hit form. They're playing well. They've just been at Bernabeu winning there as well. So won the cup final. So I'm sure they'll come confident and they'll play their own game. We'll play our game, and hopefully it'll be a good one.
Do you think it might be a classic? Please say the word classic.
Let's hope it's a 4-3, like we've seen before. There's been many classics, so we'll do what we can to make it a classic.
They seem really comfortable at Old Trafford over these past 6 years or so. Is there a reason for that? Is that something that you've really got to get a handle on, or stop to?
Well, when you're at home and you have to open up against a team like Man City, they will exploit that if you're not 100%. And sometimes being at home with your fans, you want to show them what you can do, and you want to beat your opponent. Sometimes you open too many spaces, and that's what we did. Them 10-15 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever we did. After they scored a worldie. Before then, it wasn't a problem. Before Bernardo scored a top corner, so that wasn't an issue until our heads went for a little while. So we've got to control our emotions more, and we have learned. So it's that's an experience that we'll bring into this game, definitely.
Does playing them 4 times in the season help or hinder? Nothing left.
4 times in a few months as well, so there's not going to be any video tomorrow or Saturday because we've played them so many times. I think it helps. You want to play because my team is still developing. Our team now is developing, and you want to play against the best. We need to learn, and they've been the best in the last few seasons, and for us it's a great challenge.
Do you feel like you might have a slight element of surprise? They've used different systems, 3 different systems recently. You've got.
Well, I'm sure we have an element of surprise. That's not an issue. That's we've got, but so is he. So it's one of them. As I said, we're not going to watch. Everyone's watched Man City quite a few times, so we'll have to be ready for whatever they throw at us then.
Do you feel like a different team to even the last time when you played them at the Etihad?
Yeah, in a way, a little bit. But then again, it's that help we get from the FA again. That extra 24 hours that they've had. I cannot believe why. There's a derby on Sunday, and we've got to play Thursday night. What's the point in that? That doesn't level the playing field. That was the same when we beat them last time as well, to be fair, but we played Wednesday, they played Tuesday, so that's them 24 hours. They're important, so we've got to be good at recovering now.
Have you complained about that in terms of
there's no point.
Have you complained about it? Like, obviously the Chelsea game was peculiar on a Monday night.
Yeah, no, I've not I don't think we can. It's one of them that you get told when you're going to play. So, but we've not got any help before this one.
You said yesterday that you.
That's your fault. No.
Ole, you said yesterday that you spoke to people who'd worked with Bruno before you signed him. You kind of consulted them about what he was like. What did they say about his personality, and does that kind of match what you've seen?
Well, they said enough for me to sign him anyway. So I've seen what they've said, and it's those conversations will be between us. But he's come in as a leader, and he's shown he's a leader. He's a winner. He doesn't take, as I said before, 99% for as good enough, and he'll probably know that he must do better than tonight against City.
Okay, guys, last question.
What encouragement do you take from the fact that the other contenders for the top four seem to be faltering one or two?
We've just got to concentrate on ourselves and keep improving and keep getting results. But I know it's going to be tight. I think Wolverhampton, they're definitely putting up a challenge as well. So there's loads of teams that want to get these top four, and we're one of them. And we've just got to be able to manage a squad well enough, rotate well enough, and these next few games they're important, because if you can get points against City and Tottenham now, if you get 6 out of them, we're giving ourselves a good chance.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.